The Legend of Wild Bill Hickok. The prairie sun had barely risen when James Butler, Wild Bill Hickok, strode across the dusty plains of Illinois. Born in 1837, he grew tall and strong on a farm, but the call of the frontier could not be ignored. From an early age, Bill learned to handle a gun, ride a horse, and face the dangers of the wild, skills that would make him a legend. As a young man, he drifted west, working as a stagecoach driver, wagon master, and scout. When the Civil War erupted, he joined the Union Army as a scout and sharpshooter, earning a reputation for bravery and a knack for finding trouble. After the war, he became a lawman in Kansas and Nebraska, upholding justice with a steady hand and an unerring aim. One of his most famous showdowns came in 1865 when he faced Davis Tutt in a quick-draw duel that would echo in newspapers across the country. But it was gambling, not gunfights, that would define his later years. Bill roamed from town to town, a stranger with a sharp eye and a steady hand, always carrying his pistols and always watching for danger. By 1876, his travels brought him to Deadwood, a rough mining town in the Dakota Territory. He walked into Nuttall and Mann's saloon and took a seat at the poker table, unaware that fate was already waiting in the shadows. Normally cautious, Hickok sat with his back to the wall, but that day all the safe seats were taken. Behind him, the saloon door opened, and Jack McCall, a desperate drifter with a grudge, stepped in. In a heartbeat, the gun was raised, the hammer fell, and Hickok slumped forward, dead before he hit the floor. In his hand, the cards lay exposed, 2 black aces and 2 black eights. From that day on, they were forever known as the dead man's hand. Jack McCall thought he had gotten away with it. Deadwood's makeshift justice initially set him free, but the law of the territory could not be so easily fooled. McCall bragged of his crime as he wandered the frontier, and eventually he was captured, tried in a proper court in Yankton, and sentenced to death. On March 1st, 1877, he was hanged for murdering Wild Bill Hickok, leaving behind a cautionary tale about killing a man who carried the legend of the West in his very presence. Though Wild Bill's life was cut short, his story did not end with his death. The tales of his bravery, skill, and adventure would echo through dime novels, saloons, and the hearts of those who dreamed of the wild frontier. He became not just a man, but a symbol, the fearless, fabled lawman and gambler who faced life and death on his own terms.